It's an honor to be here. Thank you. It's the first time that I'm giving a TEDx speech, the first time that I'm all wired with this microphone and all this technology, so I'm a little bit even more nervous than usual. So I will ask you all to help me out a little bit. And usually what we have to do and what is good to do in order when we face stressful situation or when we are nervous, the best thing to do is to remember to breathe. So let's breathe together here. Thank you so much. As you heard, I don't speak anything of Greece. Yeah, I was born in Romania, I live in Portugal, I speak other languages, but nothing of Greece. So I really enjoyed the body language of the first speakers. And as far as I know, Nikos told you my name, what I understood, and that I'm a life coach. Who knows about life coach? Very few people in the room, so let me do a small introduction. I compare life coaching with looking yourself in a mirror that you are able to see more than you actually see. What I do as a life coach, more than everything, is to listen. And when I say listen, I listen with attention. That means that all the judgment in my head, it's off. All the blah, blah, blah that we usually have does not exist. And that is allowing me to hear behind the words, to hear behind what is being said, and then I ask the question. And that's how I serve people to live to their full potential, to transform their lives in the way they want to transform it. But going back to my speech, I know that it was shared with you here a story of success, a story of failure, but how to overcome that. So I want to invite you to talk a little bit about these two concepts. So success. What is success? Theoretically, they say that we put a goal, if we achieve it, that's success. In our society, success can be lots of money, fame, whatever. But I believe that each and every single one of you have their own definition of success. Have you ever succeeded in anything? Exactly. And I believe that the best way to answer what is success for us is to think about the question honestly. How happy am I? And then we'll know if we are successful. On the other side of success, usually we see success here and failure here. There's failure, right? We have the objective and then we miss the objective. Sorry. I'm gonna fix it. Wait, I remember. Cool. Failure, right? We miss the objective. The opposite of success. How many of you failed? We know how it is, right? Even if we fail an exam or if we fail a relationship or whatever, we know how it is. And in the society of today, I think the worst thing that we can do is to fail. If we fail, you are a failure. Or that's what the majority is saying. But I don't believe in that. And I want to bring you a different kind of concept. Let's look at failure and success on the same level. It's the perfect paradox. And what do I mean with a paradox? A coin is like a perfect paradox. A coin cannot exist without the two faces. No matter how much we'll try to cut it, the two faces will always exist. If we look at nature, we have the day and the night. That's another perfect paradox. We cannot choose only the day or the night. They exist together. If we look at ourselves, our brain is split in two. Right? We have the left part and the right part. And they work completely different functions. But we cannot choose only one. We have to have them both. It's the same with success and failure. The more we embrace failure, the more we are going to succeed. And the more we succeed, the more we fail. A nice equation of success by Brené Brown, one of the authors that I follow, goes like this. We fail, we work hard, we fail, we work hard, and I believe that this is a process that should last a lifetime, because this is how we grow, and this is how we succeed. But I want to share a little bit my story of failure and success. Last year, 2012, in January, I was unemployed. My unemployment help was finishing. I had no perspective for a future job and no idea what to do with my life. And on top of that, my 3 years relationship was coming to an end. So I was a little bit of a wreck. I was waking up in the morning, willing to stay there and just cry. Nowadays, I'm here speaking to you, and I can honestly say that my coaching conversation influenced 44 people from 18 different countries. We have technology, we have Skype, so I have a lot of meetings online. That's why 18 countries. And I can proudly say that I found the love of my life, and tomorrow we are going to have the first year anniversary. Thank you. But what took me from point A to point B, from where I was 1 year ago and where I am right now? Anthony Robbins has a whole chapter of one of his books on belief. The birth of excellence is staying in our beliefs. I believed. I choose to believe. In the society of today, it's very hard to do that because our parents have their own beliefs, our friends have their own beliefs, the school have their own beliefs, and it's hard to say, I choose what to believe. And I choose to believe that life is wise. And no matter what the difficulties are, the problems, the challenges, they are there to bring me a lesson. I choose to believe that I am enough. Whatever it comes, I have everything that is needed in order to overcome it. And I choose to believe in love. I believe that if every individual on this planet will love itself, himself or herself, we are going to end a lot of problems that we are facing today. But let's go a little bit more in the how do I believe our core self is functioning. We have values, we have beliefs, we have feelings, and we have behaviors. And they are all interconnected. If one change happens in one point, the rest follows. So let's see a little bit the importance of belief here. In my personal example, my #1 value is love. But if I will believe that love is weakness, then I will feel underconfident, I will feel I'm going to fail, and my behaviors are going to follow that. But yes, my #1 value is love. And I believe that love can change the world. I believe that love is the answer. And that's what gives me power, that's what gives me courage, and that's what gives me self-confidence. And that's how I stand here in front of you, talking from a place of love. As I said, I believe that life is wise. And I believe that we are not alone. We live in a world where we are connected. Do you have anybody that you believe in? Do you have any people that believe in you? It's nice, right? It's right to receive this energy, this confidence from somebody else, even if it's family, friends, girlfriend, boyfriend, a stranger. It's an energy that we receive. As a life coach, I believe that every person that I work with has all the resources necessary in order to overcome the situation or to transform the life that they want. And as a person here standing in front of you, I believe in you. I believe in each and every one of you. I believe that you have the power to live the life that you want. Yes, that's true. I believe in you. But in the same time, I believe that this is not enough. We have the energy coming from the people. But until the moment that we don't believe in ourselves, the change, the drive is not happening. And you'll ask me here, but how can we believe in ourselves when life sometimes is so hard? As I talked about the paradox, right, the lights and the shadow. One of the things that I do in order to believe in myself or to remind that I believe in myself is, of course, I surround myself with the people that I want. I do a lot of activities that inspire me. And I fill the walls of my room with a lot of inspiring words. And actually, this paper is one of the papers that I have in my room. It was a last moment inspiration when I was packing. I just looked at it, I took it off and said, maybe I'll use it. And yes, I decided to share it here with you. And it goes like that. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightenment in shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. It is not just in some of us, it is in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates us. And so on and so forth. We are made of lights and shadows. And I choose to believe that. Because when we see darkness, that's a sign that the light is there. It's a matter of choosing in which to believe. And we give ourselves a lot of limiting beliefs these days. Let me tell you one thing, why it's so important what we choose to believe. What we believe, we become. I'm not pretty enough. I'm not going to be pretty enough ever. I'm not slim enough. Of course, I'm never going to lose those kilos. There are a lot of examples that we unconsciously talk to ourselves every day. I cannot do that. Who am I to do that? That's too big for me, blah, 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 etc., etc. But when we are able to hear that voice, we are able to choose to listen to the other one, to the one that says, believe in yourself. You can do it. You are smart enough. And you are slim enough. And you are wise enough. And you have studied enough. Perfectionism is a myth. I believe that we are enough. Believe, act, change. I believe that the change will not happen if we don't act. It's very important to believe in ourselves. It's very important to change the way we talk with ourselves. But then if we don't enter into action, no change will interfere, no change will be seen. So I want to leave you with 3 things. Believe in yourself. Believe that you are enough. Have the courage to fail. As Steve Jobs is saying, whoever does not have the courage to fail will not succeed. And the last one, let your heart guide you. Thank you.